Anthony Martial trains alone. What do you make of that? Anthony Martial alone. Martial alone. Anthony Martial training alone. We know that Martial has had his tendencies to injury. We know that he has an inclination to get injured at some point, and he's not the fittest of players. But me seeing that Anthony Martial has been thrown, yes, me into the box seat to train on his own, that's very telling, because it just goes to show us that this manager, man, he do. Why is he number one? Why is he training alone? Has he fallen out to the manager? Is this made clear now that he's falling out of favor with Anthony Martial? Could be, that's a possibility, because if you're watching the game of against Newcastle, when we lost to Newcastle away at Newcastle, and everything I was probably telling Marcel to go. I guess he was sending him to press her. So Marcel was, sending words back like, "Nigga, you don't see Rashford walking. Where you go tell where you go tell me to press and Rashford walking." So I guess he had that exchange, and ever since he hasn't seen football pitch. He hasn't gotten any minutes, if I can remember. At least he hasn't started. He probably got minutes, but he hasn't started. He hasn't started no game since. So I guess this is his subtle way of communicating. Say, I don't rate you, man. You're a injury-prone brethren that cannot score game. You're not playing well. You're injury-prone. I guess that's what he's saying. No, he's not going to communicate that with Martial, because he's not a communicator for one, and he's not a very good communicator. You see me? But his actions is telling you that he's not feeling Martial like that. He's not feeling Martial like that. Martial is not a player of his. Martial is not the embodiment of what he wants as a player. You see me? He doesn't like this player. And hell, he doesn't like Casemiro. It seems that he doesn't like Varane. And hell, let's not even go with Sancho, because this is well known. But with Martial training alone, why is he training alone? Yes, to improve his fitness, but why is he training alone, man? Why this bridging can't be seen at Carrington training with the guys? Why is it that he has to train alone? Yes, he had sickness. Now you want to say that he's injury. What's going on here? Something smells fishy. I don't know if it's just me, but something smells fishy, man. First you said the man was sick. Whatever sickness he had, he was sick. Zine, now he wants it bridging as injury. And he has to go train on his own. He has to train by himself. Why does he have to train by himself? Is this a disciplinary power move by everything? Well, it says here that it's not a disciplinary matter, but it says it reflects his belief in individual training for players lacking match fitness. But the Premier League club have... Okay, that has no... So basically what it's saying here, they're saying that it helps the player in terms of fitness to train alone. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. If you're going to, exile a player, suspend a player, put a player from the fold of players, man, that's gonna send a wrong message, man. It sends the wrong message that you don't rate this player that much. You don't want this player in your fold. That's the sub communication. See, you may not, a lot of persons may not think much into it, but dude, everything when it comes on to communication is that they miss, whether it's English or whatever. But what his action is basically saying is that he don't rate Marcel like that. He doesn't want Marcel to be a player. And let's talk about Marcel right now. Give me a second. Martial, yes, Anthony Martial is not a player that will be continuing his mainstay at Manchester United. He has at least 4 to 5 months left at Manchester United in his contract. Manchester United doesn't see no way to continue with Anthony Martial, so they're going to cut ties. They're going to go Splitsville. They're not going to renew his contract. No, I've said that I want Marcel to be gone, not because he's trash, but because it's for his own good, man. Why are you going to lower your integrity? Why are you going to lower your morality at this mashed up Manchester United club just to be second fiddle on the bench? He's a talented player, no? This Martial, talent-wise, if we had Sancho still, is our second best talented player. When fit, Martial is our best striker. When you play Martial, a best dude, man, You have to understand, say Marcel has been through a lot. I don't think people have deep it like that, but this Bridging has been through a lot. Mentally, it's me physically, whatever. It's me. He has been through a lot ever since his first season. In his couple of months at Manchester United, his girlfriend was crying on French TV that most of this Bridging cheating on him, cheating on her. I know he's not like that. He's not nobody. He's not cheating on no him, cheated on her. Dumbo said, "Oh, I know how the English girls are, and I didn't want him to come here because I know how the English girls are going to woo him, woo. So I wanted him to stay in France at Monaco. Dude, man, and then go split, them divorce, and he was like married at what the meager age of 19 or something, and have kid already. Him have two pitney or one pitney at the young age he did, and him go split, and all of this was in the news. So you have to, and he had another divorce and this cheating with another woman that was, I think, older than him. Him go marry again. And with injuries on the football pitch. So this Bridging has not, it's been a roller coaster ride for Marcel at Manchester United, really. You see me? And him training alone, it certifies the thought that he's not going to be at Manchester United next season. Which tells us what? We need another striker. And hell, we needed another striker anyway, even if Marcel wasn't leaving. But hell, we might need two strikers. We have Hoyland, Rashford not going nowhere. And yeah, we need two strikers, bro. One striker is not going to cut the cake in some. We need two strikers in the summer transfer window, but that's not the topic of talk right now. What I'm talking about is Marcel training alone. Why does Marcel have to train alone? Don't want to be talking. I don't want to be hearing no fitness talk, man. Cause see, if a player is coming back from fitness, he's not going to be training alone. I don't even know where this is coming from. No manager, I've never heard Pep Guardiola talk about say him go make a player train on him own to improve his fitness. I've never heard that. Mourinho, I've never heard him go even tell Pogba that he hates. I wouldn't hate is a strong word. He dislikes Pogba when he was at Man United. He wouldn't even send Pogba to train anymore. I don't even think so. No, he sent Schweinsteiger to play with the under 18s or the under 21s or something because he didn't want Schweinsteiger, and that was made clear from the get go since he came here. And you could say Mourinho was petty because this is the same German brethren that scored a penalty and knocked Real Madrid out of the Champions League in 2012. So he wanted to leave him out of the squad. So that's the message that he was sending. So everybody saw that. He didn't want Schweinsteiger nowhere near the squad. So that's apparently made known at the time. But with Martial, what's the beef? What is the beef here? There's something wrong, man. You go say the man had some sickness. And him have injury now? How is that? How that work? I don't understand. You know, clue me into something. I need clarity, man. How is it that he had sickness first? Now he has injury now because of his injury. You have to go train alone to improve the injury, not to improve, but to like improve his fitness to kill out the injury. I don't get it, man. Something is fishy. Like I said, something is fishy, man. Something smelly. Something is smelling. Something is not adding up. Is me? It's not adding up, man. I'll say this though. Martial, it was a good run with Martial at Manchester United, is me. And this is no eulogy by no stretch. I'm saying this because I appreciate the brethren, what he has done for us. His first goal, legendary goal against Liverpool at home. 3-0, actually a 3-1. I remember Bentike's overkick. And then him go put Van Dijk on his ass and go score the goal away against Southampton. And then he became our main player in that season. And it's been a roller coaster ride ever since under Mourinho, then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Well, you could say he had his probably best goal scoring season under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because he scored 21 goals before COVID. Actually, in the COVID season, because Rashford, Martial, and Greenwood was our main attackers, and they had double digit in terms of goal now competition. They were even having more numbers than Salah, than Mane and Firmino all together. Or they had similar numbers. Is me. But now he's like an outcast. He's getting the Sancho treatment. He's been disliked and he's been thrown into the category of Casemiro and Varane. Even Varane is playing. Marcel ain't playing. Yes, he has. Well, according to the manager, say him have sickness, which I think is for Gazy because when he goes to this virgin of sickness, no, he has injury, and we want to put this virgin to train alone. It don't add up. It don't add up. It doesn't add up. It would, you know what I would respect? If you come out and say that you don't want Martial in your squad. Why you have to come out with these subliminal messages? You don't have a mouth. Yeah, I know you're not the best communicator. But when you're a manager, man, you have to make yourself known, man. Is me, you have to make certain things clear to at least your player, to at least Marcel, and say, you know, I mean, I'm no manager by no stretch, but is me, you could have a one-to-one talk with a player and say, yo, I don't rate you as a player. You see me, I don't want you in my squad. Maybe that's too harsh. I mean, maybe Mourinho would have done it, but the professional thing, the socially appropriate and acceptable thing of doing it is you're a very good player, but seeing your records of injury, I'm gonna leave you out of the squad, is me. And I mean, you could still get games a few times, but you're not going to be the main starter for the Manchester United side, is me. And yeah, that's how I'm going to, go forward with how things are, is me. If you want to move in the summer, it's all up to you, bro. The door is open. I'm not holding you as no hostage. You can go wherever you want to go, but this is my plan. You have anything to say on that? Take it from there, sir. But no, this Bridging want to send him to train alone. Dude, yo, that sends a bad message, man. That's sending the message say all is not well at Manchester. Well, that's been known, but that definitely sends the message that everything is not so rosy, and yeah, everything's not rosy at Manchester United, man. It's just everybody's not on side. It means like the club is under siege, man. Everybody is not singing the same pitch. And with Martial training alone, that certifies that thought. That it certifies that claim that Eric Ten Hag, this manager, is not manager material. I don't even think he's he's not a man. He's not a man manager for one. And when it comes down to his tactics, man, his tactics is trash. There's nothing consistent about this guy. What is consistent is that he keeps his ball a dome shiny. I'll give him that. That's the only thing that's consistent with it. Is me. And when it comes down to his mannerisms, man, he just looks like one of them weird brethren that used to get ignored in high school, man. It just sent off that vibe, man. It just sent off that vibe, man. Like he's not good with people. He has no interpersonal skills. He has no intrapersonal skills. He has no skills, period, when it comes to people. And this is our manager for Manchester United. And people still want to keep this bridge. It's laughable. But for Martial, man, in wrapping up this video, I didn't want this video to be long. I don't see Martial staying at Manchester United. I think he stated that no, there have been interest from other clubs like Besiktas, Marseille. I even said that a couple of weeks. I didn't even know Marseille was in for him, but I said that he can probably go France and play for Marseille. But I know them have Aubameyang up top, and I don't even think he wants to be second fiddle to Aubameyang because he's been second fiddle all his career mainly at Manchester United ever since Mourinho started with Zlatan, Lukaku, Yazmi, ever since, man. So I don't think he wants to continue that. He wants to be the main starter. I mean, we'll see. I'm no predictor of the future. I don't know anything, but I'm seeing that as an outsider looking in. But Marcel is not going to be staying at Manchester United. Yes, me, and yeah, bro. Seeing that he will be leaving at the end of the season because of the rundown of his contract, he should be getting games. He should be starting games, man. He should be starting games. Is me? And hold on, okay, and yeah, man, he has to play games, bro. He has to play games. Let us treat Martial as how Liverpool treated Bobby Firmino last season. Liverpool fans knew that Firmino was not only washed, but that he was leaving. Let's give. I'm not saying Martial is washed. Maybe, well, washed. I would say this is my evaluation of Anthony Martial currently in 2004. He's still a very good footballer. This is not surprising. He's still a very good footballer. The thing that is not as before is that he has lost his pace. He's not as he's not as pacey as 2015. He's not as pacey as 2015 to at least 2019. He's lost that pace. But I tell you this, he can still nutmeg, he can still pass players, he can still link play, he can still score goals, he can still finish. So those things as a striker is still embedded in him. What has left him is his pace, but that's the only thing. But still, he can still play at a decent top tier level. And I say decent because he can play for the French league, and I don't see him playing for like top. I mean, he has a talent too, but will the clubs really go for him at this point? Let's be realistic. I mean, maybe PSG, but let's be realistic. Is he gonna be starting week in, week out? Maybe, maybe not. But it's just sad for him, man. I might just wrap up this video, bro. But I do not agree with Martial training alone. What has he done to warrant him for training alone, man? Don't be telling me that you want to improve his fitness for training alone. Now, there's some players that will train alone, but they don't need the manager to tell them to train alone. What the hell? For what? Players train alone anyway, if they don't play ball. So I train alone because it don't make no sense. It does not make no sense. Let me know what you believe, what you think in the comment section below. Maybe I'm just, dude. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you agree, if you disagree, hey man, let me hear what you're thinking, man. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I might come out with another video tomorrow. I'm not sure, but I might. We'll see. Oh yes, I might come out with a video because we have a game this weekend, no? Yeah man, we have a game this weekend, so of course I'm gonna come now. So yeah, leave your comments below in the comment section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Our brothers out.